having some fun here. Saturday morning, it's raining outside, and I'm doing it primarily to have fun and to strengthen my fretting hand and to put some calluses on those four fingers and the thumb. Because I can tell you now, I'm going to regret this tomorrow. So I'm playing on this beautiful Michael Kelly 5-string bass guitar. It's tuned in fourths, and I've inverted the nut because it's a lefty, as you can see. And because of that, I've got no fret markers on the top white binding there, as opposed to if the guitar was played as a lefty, you'd see the little black dots there on the white binding. Now I'm yet to drill some holes with a fine drill and put some black epoxy in there, and then put some clear epoxy over it, as advised by one of my regular viewers. And I don't play this guitar that often, but I tell you, it's fun. I was watching the legendary bass guitarist Jonas Hellborg, a Swedish guy, I believe. He played with the late Sean Lane. Check out both those guitarists on YouTube. So you know I'm not a bass guitarist, but enough of that. So it's tuned in fourths, so you've got a B string, it's quite a thick string. And then you've got your E string, your D string, your A string, your D string, and then your, so it's B, E, A, D, and G. And I started at the 5th fret, so I just have to rely on my feeling. I don't play guitar that often, but if you look closely, it is marked there, but I can't see it from where I'm sitting. So I'm playing E minor pentatonic, so I went from the E to the minor 3rd, 4th perfect, 5th flat, 7th, and root. That's an E note. Now look what happens now when because I'm tuned in fourths on a 5-string guitar. You see what happened? I had to compensate to hit the B note there to the D note. Because E minor pentatonic is E, G, A, B, and D. There's no C. So I compensated to the 4th fret. But I chucked in a C in that little thing, which was inspired by Hellborg. Excuse me, it's a G. You see how the mind gets confused? Because I think my brain's saying I'm playing an E string, when I'm actually playing a B string. That's a G note there at the 8th fret. 5, 6, 7, 8. It's going to strengthen the tips of those 5 fingers and that thumb, I can assure you. And just look at the beautiful inlays. I bought this guitar at a Vinnie's, which is like a Salvation Army type shop, and it's a dragon model, as you can see here at the 3rd fret, the beautiful dragon, mother of pearl abalone inlays. We call it perlemoen in South Africa, where I used to dive them once upon a time, 27 years ago. And and by the way, this cartridge under here, it's where the battery housing and your tone controls, you know, your EQ of this guitar. So that would normally face the guitarist, because it's a lefty, so it would be at the top. So I had to ask my wife, who's more technical than me, how to open it to replace the battery. So you pull these 2 things here, squeeze them in and pull it up. See, there's your battery. You put your new battery in, and down she goes, back into the hatch. Now I only started playing bass bass guitar at the age of 64, and I'd been playing guitar since the age of 14, but with a 30-year hiatus. But I was terrified of a bass guitar. So I've got lessons on my channel on guitar primarily, but a lot and most of what you learned on your guitar is transportable to the bass guitar, except you're going to, you know what I'm talking about. That's what bass guitarists can do, and they play with their fingers as well. And there's nothing from stopping you playing with a pick as well, especially when you're playing some rock and roll. Taking your ear all over the show, but it's a beautiful day. It's raining outside, maybe not at the moment, but it's nice and cool today. So thanks for viewing. If you are a guitarist, I encourage you to play some bass because it's a lot of fun. Cheers.